Hey guys, it's about 5:16 in the morning, and we're gonna take a look at the tower. I am talking very quietly because it's 5:30 in the morning, or 5:15 in the morning. So this video is just gonna consist of exploring the tower. We're gonna take a look at all the vendors, the NPCs, their items, a couple of emotes, and we're just gonna explore every little bit and piece of the tower. So right off the bat, I actually find Leopard Stealth, one of our Destiny community members, and he's just kicking around a soccer ball trying to slide into it. I didn't know how to slide at the time, and so now I'm just kind of testing out some of the emotes. Down on the D-pad is sit, and right is to dance, and now you get to see the Exo Male Titan dance. I'm not sure if they're different for every single class. I was only able to play the Exo Titan, mainly so I could make sure I got everything done. I'm still dancing. Anytime now. Alright, there we go. So we're going to head over to the gunsmith. And gunsmith, well, sells your guns.
Looks like
He's got a stockpile of weapons that you can buy with Glimmer. And every so often, I believe it's about every 3 hours, his stash will kind of update. And so you'll have different weapons within the gunsmith every 3 hours or so, so you'll be able to pick up whatever you want. Here I'm just kind of looking for an upgrade. You can see I'm holding R2 so I can compare my current weapon, which is on the left, to the weapon I would replace it with on the right. The stuff down there, I can't use it right now. It's all level 6, can't use it. But I decided to pick up an upgrade. We're going to go to a burst rifle instead of an automatic. Here are consumables down here. Instantly replenish your ammo. And so now we're going to take a look at the refresh of weapons. So as you can see, we have a whole lot more weapons. This is maybe an hour or so later, or a little less than an hour later, and the gunsmith has completely new weapons. That weapon wasn't there before. I know it was fire. A lot of these weapons weren't here before, so it's nice to see that you can get, these refreshed vendors to, kind of always keep the weapon choices open.
Have to keep this one clean or it jams. Not a moment too soon.
Here I'm just comparing a couple of fusion rifles. I decided to go with the Nox Cancer 2. Fusion rifles are pretty fun. You'll see that in some of the gameplay that I post up. So you can click out your ghost. That is the touchpad on the PS4 controller, or the center pad kind of thing. So now I'm just kind of looking around for other places to go. We are back to the, this is the first time that I'm in the tower. I'm just kind of wandering around, trying to get a view, trying to find every single thing that I could possibly find. I probably could have done a little bit more exploring, but I really wanted to get to the gameplay. Mainly because I did not have a whole lot of time to kind of do everything that I wanted to. But I was able to get most of the things that I wanted to done. So here I think I'm just putting my headset back on because someone was talking to me. Anyway, we're going to jump down now.
Let me check my list.
Special orders vendor, nothing currently available.
Good luck.
So we're just going to skip over that. So right now I'm just kind of looking for my quest marker there. It's the green diamond. I wasn't sure how to get down there at first. Don't worry, I figured it out eventually. Back over here. This area was closed off. I'm not sure if it's actually closed off or it's just closed off for the alpha. Right here we have the PvP, or the bounty tracker rather, and he can give you PvP bounties, or he can give you Vanguard bounties, which are for the strikes. The Vanguard bounties are for your PvE, And the PvP ones are the Crucible. The Crucible is PvP. So you can pick up there any kind of bounties, and it gives you, you know, a whole bunch of reputation and experience and, you know, all that kind of good stuff. I'm going to check out the vault first. The vault is where you can store all your guns. You have 20 slots for armor, weapons, and just general items. So options on the PS4 controller is going to bring that up, and here you can just easily hit X to store your weapon, and it'll just go right into the bank. And there it is. So now I finally figure out, oh, there's where I'm supposed to go. So now we're going to go to the Titan mentor, basically your class trainer. He doesn't really give you any skills. He's just kind of there for you to check in with. He sells your class-specific armor. Each mentor sells your class-specific armor. Here's the Crucible Quartermaster. Here's where you can buy stuff with all your Crucible points that you will earn. Crucible, once again, being the competitive multiplayer.
Yeah.
So now we're going to go run over to the Titan Vanguard, Quartermaster, Class Trainer, whatever the hell you want to call him. And so now I just completed the Dark Within. So this is the next thing I did after that, so I get to pick a nice piece of gear. Strength, Intellect, Discipline. All stats. I think we go over these stats. Yep. So Strength reduces the cooldown time of Storm Fist, which at the time I did not have. So I just kind of skip back over. We go over to Intellect, which is, it allows me to reduce the cooldown time of Fist of Havoc, which I do have. And Discipline reduces the cooldown time of my grenades, and I opted to go with that one because it had the Pulse Rifle Ammo bonus as well. So, here's a bunch of gear that you can buy. You know, it's very, very minor upgrades. The white gear doesn't really have any customization options. It's more your green, blue, purples, and finally exotic gold. Down here you can see the Vanguard armor. You see need to do quite a bit more to get that kind of stuff. So a lot of stats on there, a lot of stats. I believe I go over the light stat a little bit later. So we're going to head back out. I do not check out the Warlock or Hunter Vanguards because I was playing a Titan. So hopefully someone else has covered that. Here, just switching on to my new gear. And you can see the effect of the discipline that it has on my stats. The bar to the bottom is your experience bar. Pretty self-explanatory.
Here we go.
And we can see some more Crucible-esque armor. That's what they were really kind of talking about with, you know, people saying, you know, oh, here's our light. Increases your level, increasing the damage of your abilities against higher level enemies. So basically, the more light you have, the more damage you'll deal to a higher level enemy. So if you're level 5 and you want to fight some level 7s, some light might be a good idea.
Get back out.
Back to the Crucible armor. That was the kind of thing that they're talking about where, you know, if you get that high-end PvP armor, people are going to know where you got it from. Postmaster does not have anything. I did not have anything in my mailbox.
Goodbye. Hi, Guardian.
So now we're going to go back over to the gunsmith because it's highlighted, and he's going to give you a little choice of weapon. I had just bought the PSI Umbra 2A, so none of these were kind of really appealing to me. I think I just picked one at random. But, you know, I'm going slow on all these weapons because I know a lot of people want to kind of see the stats and, you know, see every little detail. But if you don't, that's fine. You know, you can always skip forward little bits, just a few seconds here and there. So now the shipwright, they're basically telling me, hey, go repair your ship. We're going to take a look at the Cryptarch right before that, and you can see you can either buy engrams from him, which is basically a random piece of gear, or you can trade in engrams and he'll decode them for you. You cannot sell him the engrams like we previously thought. You can only have them decoded, or you can buy basically a random piece of gear from the Cryptarch. Striker Codex, aka Future War Cult, the mod of the Destiny of the Game subreddit. He found me, and I started dancing with him, because that's what you do when you find one of your buddies. Yeah, anyone with a name is currently someone who is already in the alpha, or someone at Bungie. All of us were kind of, as you can see in the top right, Vanguard E3 number. So over here is where you get to repair your ship and your vehicle.
Found that one floating in the debris fields of the L5 scrapyard.
And now we take a look at some of the other vehicles. They're basically all the same. They just have different paint jobs. I think I go over a couple of them. Yeah, there's one. Yeah, they're all the same model. They just have a different paint job. And we can see our ships now. I go over probably 3 or 4 of these. It's a rare one. Rare once again being blue. They look pretty sweet. I think that one was probably my favorite.
So long.
And so now we are going to crossfade into the following time that I was in the tower. And I have a bunch of engrams, so you can see, go up to the Cryptarch, and right off the bat, you know, I had 2 helmet engrams, so you hit it, it appears on the right, that's the weapon or a piece of armor that you get.
Wear it well.
And that's what he can do for you.
You look like someone who's got something worth punishing.
And so now that I'm actually, I believe level 6, I am able to pick up some of these bounties. You have to be level 6 to pick them up. And you can see, you know, bonus reputation, bonus experience. You can earn experience in PvP if you want. That is always an option for people who want to PvP their hearts out.
Guardian, do you need something? Until the next time.
So I'm just checking out the helm that I got, and yeah, it's a pretty big upgrade. And I believe I think I disenchant or dismantle, excuse me, yes, by holding square. That'll get me some components. In which case, or in this case, I got just some glimmer, just because they're white items. Here, I get rid of that, just because I know it's towards the end of the night, so I know I'm never gonna get to use it, and I want to see what I get. Some weapon parts. Those were heavy weapons, I believe, that I got rid of, which are much rarer to come by than you know, your typical run-of-the-mill armor. And this is the last time that I was in the tower. I missed a section. It's kind of like another tower. Oh, there you go, Tower North. And there's a couple of NPCs around here. Not too much. That guy's not a vendor. Oh, it's the thing from the teaser! I don't know what it does yet.
You are back.
And here is the speaker, the voice of the traveler. He sells some sick nasty loots and emblems.
Protect us all.
Don't go over too much though. And we have one final vendor here in the back. It's the outfitter, but they don't really sell armor. It's just kind of emblems and, you know, customization options for your gear. So that is basically the tower. I did miss out on the faction guys. I don't know if they were just not in this particular build for us, or if I just didn't bother to find them. I completely whiffed, so if I can find them later, I definitely will. So that's the tower. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll have many more videos coming in the next few days.